the Prophet is to go against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ. When the Prophet says, الْحَقُّ مَعَ عَلِي وَعَلِيٌّ مَعَ الْحَقِّ يَدُورُ مَعَهُ حَيْثُمَا دَارَ. That means what? Wherever you find Ali, you find the truth. Wherever you look for the truth, you find Ali ibn Abi Talib. And look at what happened to his son in Karbala. Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. In the aftermath, inshallah we'll get to the musibah in the coming nights. I'd like to draw your attention on a concluding note to what happened after Karbala. On the way back, to show you what kind of people knew who Ahlul Bayt were. In Kufa, Imam Zain Abidin struggled because the chains were heavy and the sun was hot. And you know heavy metal in the heat, what it can do to your skin. So he paid someone to give him a cloth so he could just put on his bleeding skin to stop the irritation. As he's doing this and he's in agony, whilst looking at the head of his father and his uncles on spears, a man comes to him. A man comes to him and he starts cursing him and cursing him and cursing him and cursing his sabaya. And that man would say what? He says, curse you, O Khawarij, curse you. Imam Zain Abidin does not retaliate. He looks at him, what does he say? He says, oh man, have you read the Quran? He says, of course I read the Quran. He says, have you gone past the verse in which it says what? He says, إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ لِيُذْهِبَ عَنْكُمُ الرِّجْسَ أَهْلَ الْبَيْتِ وَيُطَهِّرَكُمْ تَطْهِيرًا. He says, I have. He says, do you know who those people are? He says, no, by Allah. He says, we are those people. We are Ahlul Bayt. When Hind looks at Zainab, he says, where are you from? Where are you from, O lady? He says, we are from Medina. He says, do you know of a household of Medina? She was a slave. Hind was a slave in the house of Ali ibn Abi Talib. He says, do you know of a household so pure? He says, which household do you speak of? He says, the household of Ali ibn Abi Talib. The household of Fatima. He says, who do you want to ask about? He says, I want to ask about Hussein. I want to ask, where is Hussein? And she points at that spear. She says, that is Hussein. He says, where is Abbas? He says, that's Abbas. She doesn't recognize them. He says, where is Zainab? Where is Zainab? In which she strikes her head. He says, I am right in front of you, but you did not know. Her own slave that was there these whole years with them did not even recognize Zainab. Imagine what kind of state she was in, brothers and sisters. Imagine what kind of state. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He raises us with Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad, to put us amongst the people of the Kawthar, and to be amongst the Sahaba of our Imam Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman. And inshallah, in these coming nights, we aim to gain and not stop coming from such amazing places, because the uplift here is what this message stood for, brothers and sisters. What Hussein stood for. When he said that our religion will not prosper except with my blood, this is an example of what it meant. We pray to Allah in these coming nights with a Fatiha, but before it the loudest of salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.